Hello, my name is Joshua Spencer. I was recently diagnosed with an atrial septal defect, and I just want to share my experiences with you. Stay tuned. So just to be clear, so everyone's aware, I'll put out the disclaimer that I am not a medical professional of any sort. I am not giving out medical advice in this YouTube channel. I'm just sharing with you my experience, my testimonial going through this procedure and recovery myself. So essentially the reason that I am giving you my testimonial here is to normalize this, a little bit of awareness out there that somebody else in my circumstance or family members, anything like that, that might be worried about undergoing a similar procedure, and just to generally inform the public about what this kind of thing involves. I'm finding out for the first time myself, so there's kind of a lack of this sort of testimonial and first-hand experience that I have found. So I wanted to share that with the public in case anybody else was going through anything similar. Recently, I found out I have a heart condition that I was born with, and apparently asymptomatic. I had no idea that it was there until recently. Basically, I was having an unrelated problem, just a little conduction issue they called right branch bundle blockage that just kind of felt like a little skip in my heartbeat. And so when I went to the doctor to see what they could find out about that, they found something else concerning about that. Sent me for some more tests, an echocardiogram. That is where they found out that I had this hole in between my atria. Apparently most people have this very early on in life. It closes up. Mine never did. I really don't know whether this has been having any effect on my stamina or anything of that sort, but they tell me that over the long term it will lead to stroke or heart disease, and so they need to go in and fix it. For some people, when it's a smaller hole, they can just patch that up going through the femoral artery with a catheter. Mine, though, is large enough that they are going to actually have to cut into my chest, break open my sternum, the whole 9 yards, old-fashioned cardiac surgery. And so I am just making this YouTube channel to document what I'm going through and help anybody else out who may be experiencing similar things. So basically, this news obviously came as kind of a shock. Initially when they found it in the first echocardiogram, just on the outside of my chest, very low definition picture, they weren't sure how large the hole was. The cardiologist told me that they were probably going to be able to do this catheter technique, or if it was small enough they wouldn't have to do anything at all. But that they would need to go in and do another test to get a better picture. For that they went in and did this transesophageal echocardiogram, which is going down my throat, same apparatus basically. They gave me some kind of a sedative for that sort of wiped my memory, made me go to sleep kind of thing. And so when I got the news, I was still fairly drowsy. I believe my words were, "Oh, that's disappointing," when they told me that I was going to need open heart surgery. As I came back to, it started to seem a bit more disconcerting, we'll say. I was having a lot of emotional problems with that. Very scared that going under the knife for such a major procedure is very frightening. I was afraid of checking in and just dying on the table, something like that. But I guess these days that's rare. I'm still very concerned about the cost of hospital bills, the amount of time that I'm going to be out of work. They're saying that a conservative estimate would be 2 months that I'm going to be laid up healing. My job does involve some manual labor, lifting heavy objects, walking up and down stairs a lot, and some of the experiences that I've read about for this kind of procedure indicate that I'm not necessarily going to be able to do that right away after recovery. And my heart's going to take a while to get used to its new state and condition, that my chest might not be able to bear that kind of load even after it's mended. And I'm just I am a little uncertain about my future. It's kind of frightening, and I'm gonna have my family talk to you about what they're experiencing as well. Thanks for tuning in. If you would like to donate to my medical fundraiser, there will be a link provided. We appreciate you tuning in. Please do come back. We will be updating you frequently. Thank you.